All right, good morning. I'll give you an update real quick. It's breezy and warm, so absolutely we can cut this morning. I could have cut at 6 a.m. this morning, but the combine's full, grain car's full. Greg, my trucker, is coming back, and he will probably just load himself with the grain cart. Sorry about that, but thank you. I've got hired man rounding up the cattle at the ranch right now. I'll go up and help and sort them, I think at 11 o'clock, because the truck shows up at 1 o'clock to load up our calves, Dad's calves, to sell to market on Saturday, tomorrow. Happy Friday, by the way. Also, I got new draper belts coming out, and I think that happens at 11 o'clock. Concrete is going to be poured here at 1 o'clock, and I want to walk you through the rebar. And this video section is probably for Dad that's in the house so he can see what's going on at his bin site. Okay, so quick recap. It is 9:12 right now. Calves at 1 o'clock, concrete at 1 o'clock. Oh, and I have a small little pour at my house. Don't let me forget that. I got to show you this tool here real quick. I'll run you through all the rebar, and then I'll show you what we are doing here, the pour. And I have no idea how many yards are going to be poured here. I want to see that here. This is the tool I want to show you. Watch this. Absolutely incredible. They are wire tying rebar. Have you ever seen a tool like this? Stuck, trapped. Anyway, guess in the comments below. It's not Milwaukee. How much does that tool cost? Very good. Nice job. Oofta. Here's the here's the old way. Old way of doing it. This is how I grew up. Okay. Tying wire. Yeah, do one for me. Okay. Yeah, bad belt. Going to get new belts. Yay, it started. Ooh, what a nice family. That is an old photo. That is a massive chunk block of soil. We do not want that in the draper. Wonderful thing about the draper, it seems to catch things a little bit better than the platform head. So what do we have going on? Let's try to fix and unload the red grain cart. It's not fixed. Let's try to unload it while it's broken. Let this sit. Greg will take that truck in, load this truck. I better give him a call and let him know what's going on. Oh, also we're putting on new draper belts. Have new belts coming out, and I've never done one before, and the service tech coming out has never done one before either. But I need to go up and sort and load cattle, and concrete is coming. So I need 3 cales out here. Once again, duplicates. We'll figure it out. It'll happen or not. Just don't sit still. Just keep moving. I forget to give you guys updates all the time, and I apologize. Service truck dude is here. I took the Kenworth over to the broken red grain cart. Didn't film anything, but it's still not fixed. We have to make some adjustments. Luke's over there making adjustments right now. I will dump this into the Kenworth, second load, and cattle have gotten sorted. Thank you. Things just work automatically. That is a big rut, lots of dirt clods. Oh, would you guys like to see? and there's none sitting on the top. All right, dump combine, empty combine, get belts fixed. I hate doing this. I got Greg and Jason fixing that. I would like to hang around, at least learn how to fix my own belt, but I'm needed in 2 other places. So the nice thing is you do have service guys and trucker dudes that can help. If you can find people to help you farm or run your business, yeah, highly recommend, because you only have enough family members around to just do everything. Ooh, do you want to see my new pickup? It's a new school car for the kids, and I love it so much. 2-wheel drive, stick, no cruise control, but it is awesome. So it's my new truck. I don't know if I'll let the kids have it for school. Air conditioning is super cold. No keys. There we go. Super whirlwind of a day. Finished up over there, got the draper belt on. Finally, got the horses rounded up. I don't know if I told you guys that horses were out. Got the cows sorted off and sold. I'm at the home pivot now, going to open up this field, and let's check out the core of the concrete. Oh wow, it's gonna dry really fast. That was 3 trucks plus a little bit, the minimum. So how many yards does a cement truck haul? And how much does cement cost? What is this pour going to cost me? Hey, little cricket. Little cricket is putting his feet in the stamp. Yeah, this looks really good. This is a good pour. I'll probably have to come back and pour a little bit there, but this is a good big footing for a large overhead bin. So now harvest can happen now that we're getting a lot of this stuff done. Okay, back into the combine. It's 91 degrees, super windy. Beans are cutting amazing. Equipment is holding up roughly-ish. So we will just continue doing what we're doing. Probably harvest into the night. Good Saturday morning. Day, I don't remember or know what day of harvest it is, because you just wake up, harvest, go to sleep. Wake up, rinse, repeat. Do the same thing over and over again. But that's pretty much like farming. You just wake up, farm all day, do whatever tasks need to be done or don't need to be done, and then you just come home and go to bed. But exciting day. Breezy, so we should be able to cut soybeans a little bit sooner this morning. Went late last night, filled the trucks and the grain cart. I got Greg back here. He's already taken a truck, so I'm a little bit behind schedule, but took care of family business, essentially getting David off to work at Subway this morning, because yeah, it was a late night, but great night, productive day. Fuel up, diesel exhaust fluid, grease it. The head should be good. All right, get in the combine. This is gonna be a massive day. Hopefully, if everything holds up together, we'll knock out a bunch of acres and try to get done before the rain coming in on Tuesday. Take a look at that H. I need to put fuel in it and maybe park it over there. Got a 300-gallon tote of diesel exhaust fluid. Probably 1,000 gallons of diesel buried underground, filling up over here. And we have crickets. Any guesses on how much diesel exhaust fluid and how much diesel? My guess is 266 gallons of diesel and 50 gallons of DEF is my guess. $38 gallons, so it must be a 40-gallon DEF tank, so essentially the same size as the 7230. 246 gallons. What's the math on that at the current price of diesel where you're at to fill this up? How much is diesel exhaust fluid? 38 gallons and 246. Somebody do the math in the comments below. so we can figure out what it's costing to run this for a day. I could probably go a day and a half. All right, comment section time. I really like when you guys do comment below. I read every one because I don't get that many. This video is going to be filled with comments. Next question for my viewing audience. Name something that you spent way too much money on but don't regret. Mine is going to be the filter blaster. I've got the air filter out of the combine. This is a filter blaster. It runs compressed air on the inside of your filter, blowing all the dust and debris out. This is what it looks like. It's got those spinny deals, and it's tapered so it seals around the filter. And works just like that. And typically, when I'm running that, I will blow on the outside. And it cleans the entire filter. I think it was $300. Use it every day when I'm in soybeans, and wonderful tool, worth every dollar. I just want to say, as we're exiting here, man, I am hot and sweaty. I absolutely love this combine. This combine is amazing. It's my first flagship Class 8 combine. These windows are super dirty. Should I stop? It would only take a minute. I don't have my California duster, but it would make harvest the rest of the day amazing. Do I need to clean the inside of the windows or only the outside of the windows? This flagship combine is amazing. It's got lots of dials, triggers, settings, and a lot of them are automatic. I've learned most of them, but I would like to give you guys a thorough, in-depth, pick this thing apart tutorial, partially so I can remember how to run this thing a year from now, or anybody else thinking about getting a case combine. How does it work? How does it function? If you've never seen a harvester, how do the guts work, the inside of the machine, the rotor, the sieves, the clean grain? Yeah, I want to give you the whole in-depth tutorial. We just can't right now because we're going to harvest. Maybe when I jump into corn and I get some kids home, then we can do it in-depth so I can drive while they film. Another nice family. Come on, Saturday. Don't do this to me. Got a notification inside the cab to disengage chopping knives, or chopping knives have disengaged. So take a peek here. So I don't think a bearing's out. They just became disengaged. Don't know how or why. Let's engage them. Try to look for any other problems. Smile. Jesus loves you. Saturday, we'll call the service department, see if they have a belt. I should have put it on low setting maybe. I was de-slugging the rotor. For some reason the chopper quit, and so the rotor shoved a bunch of debris into the chopper, and when I tried to engage it, it broke the belt. So let's get a new belt so we can keep going. Hopefully. All right, I got a new belt. New belt is in hand. I have not put it on yet. I think I'm just gonna run it on the low side, low chopper side, like when we're in corn. And then I'll run the D-slug on the rotor, but the rotor spins, and I think the chopper spins, and I think the bearings are good, so I'll probably run the D-slug. Let's see what this sounds like. Well, welcome to the rear end of my combine. I guess this is a great time as any to show you guys the chopper and all of this soybean material. For some reason, the chopper stopped and the material kept going from the back of the rotor and really plugged it. So when I tried to reverse the rotor, which I did, this thing stopped and no way to reverse it. So we just got to clean all of this out. Oh, Mauricio, the fun that we have on this farm. Oh, goodness. Okay, we are more than halfway there. Thank goodness to the Milwaukee Sawzall with these sharp teeth, because I think we have to dig out pretty much everything before this chopper will move at all. I mean, it is wedged in here. Something severe. It's just a bunch of what would be loose grass clippings from your lawn. All right, don't cut your finger. 10 minutes later. More like 2 hours. Anyway, there. I need to go home and take a shower because of soybean dust. What we did, we finally got it figured out. Put crowbars in here for leverage. All right, double crowbar. And we got it. This is how it's, well, it actually runs this way. So from the back of the rotor, this is the large cylinder that spins, I think it's clockwise. And then all that material, all that soybean material has to come through this gap. If you can see it good here, it grabs it there. And there's actually a chopper plate with knives that fit up into a groove. So there's a stationary knife, and then these are rotating, and they're very sharp. So don't put your bare hand on it to turn. But this thing is flying at, I don't know, 300, 600 RPM. There's a high side and low side. So typically on corn, I run this on the low side, but on soybeans, I'm running on the high side. Not as much torque. And I don't know why this thing just went into neutral and stopped. But you've got about a half a second to kill your rotor before this thing is jammed up to high heaven. Good thing I'm not allergic to soybean dust. I don't think anyway. I'm tempted to go home and clean up and just start the entire day over. Okay, let's get the belt on the outside. No, let's run it. Make sure everything runs. Blow everything out. Get the belt on. Run it again. It wasn't damp. It wasn't wet. It just happens on a Saturday. What else was I going to do? Hi, 1 o'clock. That is exhausting. You don't want to do that every day. I am exhausted. You guys ready to go? Will it work? neutral. All right, folks, I was sad, mostly probably because I'm hungry, not because of the breakdown, because I was starving. Called my sweet Amanda, and she brought, I gotta show you guys this, a chicken sandwich. Oh no! Well built. Now it's falling apart. This is a good idea to be harvesting while I'm eating this. It's so good. You'll hold that for me?
Yeah.
Look away.
It's definitely a two-handed sandwich.
It's so good, and it's going to be excellent protein for me for the rest of this afternoon. I might have to take a nap after this, sweetheart. Okay, end of the row. Let's turn around. All right, so let me just tell you what happened about 5 minutes ago. I heard something underneath me and behind me. It's weird. You sit in the seat, you can hear and feel everything. There was a big chunk of something that ran through the rotor, through the chopper, and out the back. And I just let everything run its course, run it through. Did not know if it was a log or a car or what it was. It sounded rough and dangerous. Here's a picture of the piece of metal that came through the machine. It is running now. I will watch for any vibrations or anything else. Have no idea if the piece was a foreign object that was laying on the ground that I picked up. I don't know if it's from the head or a piece of the combine. My rotor vane blockage is detected. That would make sense since we just run a big chunk of metal through the rotor vanes. Might be a sensor, it might be who knows what, but we're still combining. We're almost shut down again today. This day will not end. Not that I want to end, I just want to get a bunch of harvest done. But this is typical farming here in Nebraska and pretty much anywhere else in the world. It's just what we deal with. Deep breath, carry on. Sometimes this is what harvest looks like. When you can't see nothing. Sorry, when you can't see anything. Oh, there's the neighbor's cornfield. Turn into the sun, it'll clear out. I guess it would probably be nice if this machine had auto steer. I could maybe put it on. Okay, there, now I can start to see something. Full blast ahead. Beautiful evening tonight in the golden hour. What a great time to take some photos or some thumbnail pictures. Quite possibly. Oh man, what a day. Getting my second wind. Feeling a lot better about myself. Wish you guys could be out here enjoying this. Well, in a way you are. We are getting super close to done. Just that little strip. There. Do not tear off the auger on those telephone poles. Let's finish loading the truck on the other side. apparently I need to fix that light on that grain cart. Why is that not coming on? It is super helpful to have. It's super helpful to see what you're doing.
I think you should check the air tire, air pressure, and the outside dual on this grain cart. It looks like it's leaning really bad. I don't know how full you are, but it looks like it's pretty low.
Yeah, I was probably pretty full, pushing it a little bit. Yeah, we'll check it tomorrow. We're so close, Greg, to being done tonight.
Hell yeah, I know. I just was like, man, it really looks like it's leaning here. I got out here and it's, I'm squatting some, but it should be good. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like completely flat.
It's always nice to have people paying attention. Be aware of your surroundings. Thanks for keeping an eye out, Greg.